So this channel is only a month old and I've already made one of the biggest mistakes a new channel can make. And it's probably cost me months of growth as well as totally messed up my channel in the YouTube algorithm. And chances are if you have a new channel or are thinking of starting a new channel, you'd probably do the same thing. Like many new creators, I was very excited to start this new chapter, this new channel, and I thought that I should let the people who care about me know about it. So for me, that was my previous YouTube channel subscribers as well as my Instagram followers. Now, I didn't just blindly say, come subscribe, because I know that that's not good. I thought I made it clear who the intended audience was. So this was content creators and influencers, and I would be posting stuff about YouTube growth, about social media, about content creation in hopes of attracting the people who would genuinely benefit from it and would actually enjoy this type of content. So there's no way of saying this without just sounding ungrateful. So I'm just gonna say it. People just came and subscribed anyway. Yes, you may now play me the world's smallest violin. And here's why this is actually a problem. This is kind of similar to if you asked your mom or your coworker or your sister to come subscribe to your channel. Now, my sister likes rocks. No, literally. She is a geologist. So she doesn't really care about YouTube or content creation, but she loves and supports me. But unless I'm going to be posting content about rocks, well, she's not really going to be interested in it. The problem is that if you direct people to your new channel that isn't your target audience and they subscribe to your channel, they are now going to get your new videos in their sub box, in their feed. And what YouTube does is they're testing out how well that video performs with your subscribers first. And if your subscribers don't care to watch that content, well, it sends signals to YouTube that this isn't a very good video. Or worse, they will click on that video, watch like 10 seconds, because again, they're not really interested in it. And YouTube's like, oh, this is really not a good video. The average view duration just goes. So then YouTube doesn't push it out any further. It doesn't test it with more audience. It just kind of gets like, YouTube's going to be like, well, not all the videos, we don't know what to do with it because none of these videos appeal to these subscribers that subscribe to your channel. And it's just going to take YouTube that much longer to figure out who these videos are actually intended for. So once I learned that this is what was happening to my channel with the new people that I was bringing in from my older, larger YouTube channel and my Instagram, I stopped all promotion to this new channel. But unfortunately, the damage has already been done. And I now have a chunk of subscribers on this channel who I am just a bookmark for. And I've sent mixed signals to YouTube about who the actual intended target audience is for this channel, because it will take the watch history, the watching habits of those subscribers, and try to find more subscribers like that, or like more viewers like that in the YouTube watch space sphere to share my videos with. Because like obviously Joe X liked my video, so Jane X might like my video as well. Even if Jane X actually just likes gardening because Joe liked gardening and subscribed to my channel. And look, if you are one of those older subscribers who came over here and you're genuinely into this content, like, you're cool, you don't count. Like, I'm not talking about you. I'm ironically talking about the people who are probably not even watching this video. Ugh, I don't know, maybe I'm just being extra dramatic here because we're talking about 375 subscribers. And, which is peanuts. In my grand goal of hitting 100,000 subscribers on this channel, 375, it's nothing. But for those, if you're struggling to try and hit 1,000 subscribers on your channel, you know that 375 subscribers is a lot of subscribers. And the worst part is that, like, I feel like I've let creators down. Like, I feel like I've tainted this whole experiment somehow with this stupid decision, and I've just lost a bit of credibility or relatability, definitely relatability to you guys. And I'm not perfect and I make mistakes and I'm still learning. Like this, I've never wanted to make it seem like I know exactly what I'm doing on this channel to grow it. I am learning as you are learning, because if there's one thing that is truly consistent about being on YouTube is that you always have to keep learning because it's always changing. So like, it's not like you learn one thing once and then it works forever, because then YouTube would be a lot easier, to be honest. It doesn't. It changes because viewers change, algorithms change, everything changes, the world changes. And if I'm being honest, I was always going to have an advantage on this channel because while this is a new YouTube channel, I'm not a new YouTuber. I have skills that I've developed over the last 20 years that those skills don't just disappear, right? Like I worked really hard at building those. And so I was never going to be a true beginner. And I would rather acknowledge that advantage than just pretend it doesn't exist. It's like I had this friend in grade 12 math that I would sit beside, and he's kind of one of those genius kids. And if you know grade 12 math, it's like algebra and proofs. Well, he could just like look at a math problem, a very complicated math problem, and just know the answer, just like write the answer. Whereas I had to write down every single step. I had to show all of my work, and I had to practice it a lot to get to the exact same answer. And I would genuinely sit there in math class and be very jealous and angry that my friend could just do this, and math came so easily to him, and it was so simple, and it didn't take him all of this work and time. But that got me nowhere. It didn't get me any closer to knowing the answer myself. I just had to put in the work. So what I'm getting at is that comparison is the thief of joy. And when you compare yourself to others, right, especially in the YouTube world, especially in the social media world, you are never going to be happy because there is no even playing field ever, anywhere. Everyone's running their own race. Everyone's on their own journey. And all you can really do is focus on yours and work on improving your skills and putting in the practice so that you get there too. So if you are starting a newer channel, don't do what I did. Keep it secret, keep it safe, and do this instead. If you have to tell somebody, don't just blast it out. Do more targeted messages like a DM where you are picking out a specific person and that you know would actually really enjoy this content. And you can even just message them and say something like, hey, I started a new channel and I'm making videos about plants. I know you're a plant person. That you might enjoy it. Even better yet, just wait. I wish that I had waited like 2-3 months so YouTube had kind of a better idea of who the initial audience was. And the best option is just to do nothing and let YouTube do its thing. And because like the algorithms of YouTube are so complex, and there are many of them, there are a lot of people, there are a lot of resources behind trying to find the best videos for the best people. And the thing you can control is making sure that you are clear on who your target audience is for that video. And you could do that by metadata, you could do that by your titles, you could do that by the content in the video. So then the algorithm can just do its algorithm thing. And ironically, not even like a week later, I had a video pop off in suggested, and that one video brought in more subscribers than all of my external promotions did. So like all I really needed to do was just wait. Now, if you have already done this for your channel, is this the end? Can you recover? Should you just start all over again? What can you do? First, in your, when you upload a video, there is a check mark that says publish to subscribers and your subscription feed. Normally, you would always want to do that. Like, you're like, why would this even be a check mark option? Well, if you have a dead subscriber base that's not interested in your content, this could be an option for you. You could uncheck it so then you're not getting mixed signals from those subscribers that aren't interested in your content. Also know that how well your video does in recommendations is based on how well it does in recommendations. Okay, let's think about that for a second. So when YouTube shows your video on the home feed, it is taking the performance metrics from that, and if it does well in the home feed, it will show it more on the home feed. And the top dogs are recommendations, home feed, and suggested, right? Like that's where you really want to be. And those are not as affected by your subscriptions and your subscribers' satisfaction. Okay, so like we do have things working with us on the algorithm. The last thing you could do is that if you were like under 100 subscribers and you've been posting for a while and your subscribers just don't care for your content, don't watch it at all, you could just start a new channel. You could just start fresh. And also know that if 20 years of being on YouTube has taught me anything, it's that you can recover your channel. It's just going to take time. Like all you really lost is some time. Now, if you were interested in seeing what my first week on YouTube looked like before all the external promotions shenanigans, You can go give that a video watch right here. I go through my analytics and I break it all down.